Lauren Coomer reporting. They're also recommending people to check the flags and wave conditions before you head out to Lake Michigan. Sounds like it's going to be a while before it's really going to be warm enough to even think about getting in the water the way that the temperatures are going.
For sure. We had a nice little warm-up air temperature. Certainly probably didn't do anything on the water temperatures, though, Anthony. It was warm last week, a couple days ago with the air conditioner on, and now we're back down in the 50s and lower, huh?
Yeah, that's right. And I think it goes on for a stretch of days, at least for the next 7 days that we show you on the 7-day chart that we have. Once you get into week 2, like next work week, it seems like it probably does warm up to some degree, but there's this continued influence out of Canada, northeastern Canada, that is drawing down cooler air. You get this high pressure block over Greenland. Perhaps you've heard that before. Greenland block. It's high pressure up in Greenland, and then upstream from that, we lie upstream, of course, further southward. But the dip in the jet stream. So there's this big ridge, this big ridge over Greenland. But where we are, because of that, we get the big trough, the big dip in the jet stream, and cooler air funneling down into the eastern half of the United States recently. And it looks like that's going to continue here through the first half of May or so. Now, granted, there could be a day here or there where it does warm up a little bit better, though I don't see it in the next 7. We'll probably have to wait until, as I say, week 2 for something on that order to come about. This area of low pressure I've been tracking ever since earlier today did have these showers and thunder showers with it. If you recall, if you were watching us earlier, I was mentioning how, well, perhaps we could get some thunder and lightning to be included. And I guess I can't completely rule that out into Muskegon and particularly Oceana counties. That's where it looks like the bulk of this, shower activity is on a trajectory for. But further southward, it's basically just light to occasionally moderate showers. So if you were looking for thunderstorms tonight, you're going to have to keep looking and probably never find, because I just don't think there's going to be a whole lot in the offing for us. But again, up towards Muskegon, a little heavier shower just coming ashore. Whitehall up towards Hart, that's where the heaviest rainfall will be. Here, Grand Rapids over towards Allendale, Holland, and Wayland. Yeah, it's just going to be a quick shower here or there over the next several hours. Not exactly stacking up a whole lot in the rain gauge, though I think probably lingering in towards 5, 6, 7 in the morning. Some mist or drizzle on the back side of this thing can continue, and the clouds are going to be hanging tough yet again for tomorrow. So though there were a couple breaks in the cloud deck along the lakeshore there briefly, the late afternoon, early evening, the bulk of us were just in an overcast, never saw the sun in Grand Rapids, and I think there's a chance we're not going to see it tomorrow either. Winds out of the south about 5, 6, 7 miles per hour, but not real significant. If you've been outside, you know what I'm talking about. It's very still by the standards of around here recently, how windy it's been. A different type of a morning and afternoon for us today. Cooler air, there's that semblance of the blue colors and thus cooler air in Canada, and that is setting its sights on us for the next several days, really. We're up at 55 at midday tomorrow. That's after some of that mist earlier on in the morning. I think by mid-morning and beyond, it's not raining or misting. The pavement's going to become dry, but the clouds are hanging tough. I mean, there could be a break or two for sun, particularly late again, like 6, 7, 8 o'clock, and particularly nearer the lakeshore. Northwest winds at 10 to 20. Here's the projected highs along the lakeshore. Yeah, just another really cool one. You'll start off in the mid 40s and head for about 50 to the lower 50s again. Come inland, it's more like the upper 50s. Grand Rapids and Kalamazoo. Weather headlines: any rain showers exiting overnight tonight. Expect a boring pattern to continue here, folks. That means cool temperatures, clouds on a number of these days, no big systems out there, no severe storms for people that like the storms either. And this is what we're taking a look at. Average high tomorrow at 66. Look at the average high by the end of the 7 day, 68. I've got nothing like that, though I do think through next work week we're going to get closer to normal, I think, for a few days. Anyhow, here comes this little complex of showers. Overall, it's fading as it does run through, but it does linger a couple very light showers or areas of drizzle and mist through 6, 7, 8 o'clock. Then it completely goes away, and we're left with the clouds for the afternoon tomorrow. So not much sunshine to be seen really on Tuesday, though I do think there will be some coming in on Wednesday, folks. So that will be better. This time of year, you get a little bit of sun. I mean, it just feels better. We're up to 60 degrees, Derek and Janice. Then it's cooler again because a new front arrives on Thursday with perhaps a shower, not a big system, and it stays cool through Mother's Day weekend. Temperatures in the 50s.
All right, Anthony. Good news for amusement park fans.